Hey everybody, welcome to game 2 of Werewolfkinz Con. This is gonna be a good one. We're here tonight to play Eat the Reich. If you're not familiar with it, Ravnok will be running this game. He's gonna go over just the mechanics in just a second, but essentially we are superpowered vampires dropped into Paris in the middle of World War II to basically end it, as we are going to hunt down Hitler and drain his blood. And it's going to be gory, over the top, and probably hilarious. And but how's that going to work though, Ravnok? Like, what rules are we doing here? Like, how do we roll dice? Let's pretend I didn't read it.
Right. Okay. Well, we don't have to pretend you didn't read it because I feel like you probably did, but I know at least Duke didn't read it.
I didn't read it.
In Duke's defense,
I read my character sheet. That was about it.
Okay, it's super easy.
In Duke's defense, he was a
Read.
fill-in though, so he's doing us a favor.
Yeah,
I'm just
I'll
playing.
be a baby.
So earlier today,
Congratulations.
I told you guys to check out the PDF that I shared and go check your character sheet in the PDF, just because it's a little easier to understand what your character can do. And go to take a look at yours now. I'm just gonna pick a rando one. Let's see. Here's Chuck that pops up. Here's the first one I see. Everyone's is kind of set up the same. You see, you've got your name. There's like a little poem about you. To the top left are your main stats. What you're going to do is when it's your turn, I'm going to have very vaguely described a scene in Paris and told you about the threats and obstacles you need to take care of. And then what you're going to do is you're going to decide which of these stats you're going to do to make your actions. You can then use your equipment that you see. Whatever the number is how many D6 you get in your dice pool.
Okay.
Then, under your equipment, for example, Chuck's has a paired revolvers, Betsy and Maria, and it says plus one for a duel. So if he ends up in a one-on-one with a Nazi, he gets to add 1d6.
And you can use that up to 5 times, right? Is that how I'm understanding
yes, I'm
it?
sorry. He can, however many boxes you've got there, that's however many uses you have. On the last use, you get double the bonus.
Okay, I was about to ask why one of the boxes was yellow.
Yep.
So.
On the last use, you get double the bonus. Under next down, you have blood. Everybody starts with 0 blood. Some abilities require blood for you to use. The way you get blood, obvious, you got to go and drink a Nazi's blood. You're going to use one of your successes to drink a Nazi's blood. It doesn't kill them, and it doesn't take care of them as a threat, but you do gain blood from it, which you will find useful for healing. You'll find useful for some of your attacks. For example, he's got acid spit, where he can spend 1 blood and spit up acid, where he can add 2 D6s if he is fighting against metal.
Okay, so that was my question, because it had 2 pluses. I just thought it was a typo. That's what that means?
Nope.
Add 2 D6s?
Yeah, so
okay.
You'll pick up pretty quickly some equipment that will give you like 5d6 extra.
Okay.
By the time you get to Hitler, you're going to be like rolling 10d6 at once. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Looking.
So excited for this.
Last. Advances. You get whenever you can do something special, try to like think about how you can make those fit in. So like he has elbow grease here. When you roll up your sleeves and take on an objective single-handed with a fixed stat, gain special, reduce the objective's rating by 4. So whenever he does that, he'll be able to just immediately reduce an objective's rating by 4. What that means is whenever we're going to have an objective, I'll have a rating for it, and I'll say objective 6. That means everyone has to have 6. Well, not everyone. there has to be a combined 6 successes before that objective is taken care of. Doesn't necessarily matter what the successes are. You guys are going to mostly describe it. Last, injuries. If you have less successes than I do, represented by threat, it's the number of d6 I roll. If you have less successes than I do at the end, you're going to take an injury. You're going to take the number of injuries that I have more than you. The difference, you know what I'm trying to say. If you get all 6 injuries, you die.
So the way I read it is, after we've done rolling, if you have 1 attack, we roll and take an injury. If you have 3 or more, we would end up taking all of the injuries in a column, right?
Right.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. You are right. You're right about that. Thank you.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you.
I
for
just wanted to
correcting
make sure I understood it. I'm not trying to call you out. I'm just.
Yep.
It's like, oh wait, did I misread
me.
that?
He's always like this, isn't he?
Always. Sorry. Listen, I have
If you get all 6 injuries, you die.
Again,
the last thing at the bottom is the last stand. When you die, you talk about how you go down in a blaze of glory. Blaze of glory.
Blaze of
glory.
Blaze of glory.
So
That's the name of this whole one shot.
He goes down shooting, and so he's just so Chuck's just going to describe how many Nazis he's shooting. He's just going out. This is as he's dying, and that's where you get to roll 8d6 and do what you want with them in the scene.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Other than that, we can ask questions as we go along. Everything's kind of simple. That's pretty much the whole rules. The most important thing is I'm going to be kind of vague about my descriptions. I'm going to be like, you're in a beautiful, I'm going to say something along the lines of, you're in a beautiful plaza in central Paris. There's a magnificent fountain in the middle of this plaza. Nazis all over the place. There's Nazis on the roof, Nazis in the street. I'm going to say there's 6 objectives. I need you guys to describe what those objectives are. Tell me where the Nazis are. Tell me Tell me what kind of tanks are around. Tell me what you're blowing up. Tell me what kind of shit's around. You get to literally just say, hey, that's there. I'm taking it. Oh, hey, this door's over here. I'm going inside. I'm running up the building. I'm running up the stairs. This is a clock tower up at the top. I was like, oh yeah, there's a clock tower up there. There's a sniper. He was aiming right at Cosgrave. He's about to take him out. What do you do? It's going to be like that. It's going to be fast. It's fun. But you're going to make up most of it.
Sounds like
Alex
doesn't have to do shit.
Yeah, I'm here to roll dice.
Literally could not ask for a better group because I'm pretty sure we're all DMs and we're all going to go fucking crazy with this shit.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
We haven't even started. I want to make this a series.
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming we're doing the speed run of this for tonight, right?
Yeah.
Speed run, 80%.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is we could always replay it on the slower pace.
Yes, because the slower pace, it probably takes about like 4 or 5 hours. And I know with you people, it would probably take like 5 to 6 hours.
You people.
What are you trying to say?
So yeah, what is that supposed to
I can make
mean?
this a year-long commitment.
You know exactly what it means. All right.
Straights? Are you calling out the straights? Is that what you're doing? I see how it is.
Yes.
Nothing straight about us.
Yes. I'm trying to find one. All right. Well, is everyone ready to get started? Anybody got any questions?
Yes.
No.
As we go.
As we go.
I guess I have one. What does it mean? Reduce the threat to 0.
Whenever there's like Nazis coming to attack, they're gonna have what's called a threat, and that's how many dice I get to roll for their attack. And so if you're reducing their threat to 0, you're just taking all their attack away. So you describe it like which character are you playing?
I'm playing Nicole. I have an ability that when I reduce the threat to 0, I gain 3 blood. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, Cool. So
Ooh.
yeah, whenever that is whenever you're defeating a Nazi, it reduces the threat. Whenever you kill a
Okay.
Nazi, you reduce the threat by 1. So you'll have to use one of your successes on your dice to defeat a Nazi, or to take one of your to handle one of the objectives. Sorry, I kind of just left out threats. Didn't even talk about that, did I?
All right.
Nothing can threaten us.
We're gonna kill him anyway.
I just noticed, by the way, in the background, the blood on the heart on the spike that's like pumping the blood out. I just noticed it. It's so cool.
That's great, isn't it? I love the background.
Let's fuck up
All
some
right,
Nazis.
Yeah, let's kill some Nazis.
So I'd say, why is the Australian the most excited about this? Come on, guys.
So we're starting with a mission briefing. You are in a very, very cramped, very smoky office in a small little village south of London. You're here for your mission briefing. You don't quite know what the mission is yet. You know who you are. You know you're badass vampires. You know you are Nazi killers. You know you'll stop at nothing until the Nazis are defeated and the Allies take back Paris. It's 1943. World War II is at its height. Paris is occupied currently, and Hitler is in Paris for a World's Fair of something of the sort. He wants to show he now owns Paris. In walks a
He can have them.
very tall, stern woman in a British uniform. She's, those little pencil skirts they used to wear, and she's got her stockings up, and she's like, "Gentlemen," when she walks in, she's got her hands behind her back. What do you guys do?
Lady?
That's a good man.
Excuse me, I am not a gentleman.
I apologize, Mom. Gentlemen and lady. Oh, lady. My word. Oh, wow. I apologize.
It's
I
it's
am-
1943. We got ladies in the military now.
I am in the military. I am a lady in the military.
So you
I
should know.
this.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just it's a little confusing. You know what? Never mind. What are we here for?
You're here for an important mission with one objective. You're going to be dropped into the middle of Paris, and you're going to make your way through
Kill
the
some
Paris
shit.
street to Hitler's World Exhibition, and you're going to drink all of Hitler's blood.
You
Oh,
know,
that sounds fantastic.
my family has a villa in Paris. It would be lovely to have a visit.
I would imagine it's not lovely right now. Have you seen what's going on in Paris?
Well,
Not
shit show, innit?
particularly.
I don't know. It sounds like there's a buffet in Paris for us.
I mean, I'm
Well,
quite hungry. I know it's gonna be a bit of a pain getting there now, but at the same time, I don't think we're gonna be able to see a family.
You never know. We
Just
might be able
saying,
to.
we can stop at the villa and we can definitely. There might be some Nazis there. It's a beautiful villa.
Oh, it's true. They could have some food
Yeah.
on board.
You know,
Maybe we
I've
can get a
always wanted
snack there.
I've always wanted to visit Paris. I ain't never been, but you know what? I don't think anything sounds better than going to Paris, killing some Nazis. Right? Sounds good. You know what? I kind of want to see this villa though. So maybe if we got time, we kill Hitler, sure, and then we go hang out at the villa for a bit.
exactly. There we go. Please, kill Hitler. Drink all of his blood. Then go to the villa if you must.
Question: when we find this sumbitch, we got to kill him right away, or can we have a little fun first?
Can't I keep him as your pet?
We don't care.
I don't want to keep him as my
Okay.
pet. I just want to slice a couple pieces off.
Well, I mean, I know that when they do their blood, the blood comes back later. So if we keep it as a pet, we can have something to snack on the ride home.
Oh man, you really want to listen to that sumbitch talk all the time? No, I don't want to bring him. I'm not doing
But we can put
leftovers.
some-
All right, I'm
We
not
can
taking
put something over
leftovers.
his mouth. Put something in his
Nah.
mouth so
I
he can't
do
talk, and then
what-
just.
It's
Do
never as
any of
good
you
the
know
next day.
German?
Hell no.
Do any of you know German? Because he is very whiny. Have you ever heard him?
Yeah.
If you know
Oh,
German,
yes,
you would hear him.
I think I
took
played
some
with one back in
German
London.
lessons.
He's quite whiny.
I played with
anyway.
German once.
I might introduce you from the U.S. Marines, Colonel Aloysius Thompson. And in the door comes a guy. He's in a U.S. Army uniform, and he's like, "Well, hey now, guys. I'm here to help you figure out how we're going to get you through the city of Paris to the world's to Hitler's Zeppelin flying over his World's Fair. So what we're going to do is we need to make a plan.
I'm here
There's
for
3
that.
sectors. We cannot drop you into Sector 1 or 2. There is currently anti-magic shields put up by the worst warlocks that they have to offer. So we must drop you on the outskirts in Sector 3. The closer you get to Sector 2, the more resistance you'll have during your initial drop. But the further out you are, the longer it will take you to get in. It's up to you. However, you must come up with a plan to get to Der Führer's Zeppelin.
Der Führer.
Der Führer.
I mean, when you say plan, I'm assuming you mean something more sophisticated than killing everybody we come across.
How much more sophisticated does it need to be?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
Well, you at least need to tell me where you want us to drop you. That's it. I guess if y'all want to if y'all want to be shitty about this, you can just at least tell me where you want to be dropped.
I know I ain't trying to be shitty. I'm just saying, like, I don't, you know, I
They
just,
tell me
I ain't,
vampires are kind of shitty.
I see no problem in us getting closer and taking less time. I don't have a problem with a little bit more difficulty. I don't see any of that happening, frankly.
Catacombs sound nice.
I've got one question.
Mm-hmm.
Since you're from America and we know that the Hitler's in a Zeppelin, was it like 6 years ago you had the Hindenburg thing? Why can't you just recreate that one now and just blow it up?
hey, I don't think they did that on purpose.
Oh, well, I mean, Zeppelin, flying plane, don't really fucking bad, does it?
Well, here's the thing. That was
Make it explode.
11 years ago, and they kind of figured out not to put hydrogen in them after that.
Well, I mean, if it's 1943 now, it happened 6 years ago. I got up on my phone, see?
Oh, okay.
I just really wanted to make it.
Vampires.
My statement still stands.
Yeah.
They figured out not to put hydrogen in them after that.
Plus, hey, where's the fun in that for us? You know?
It's all just inert helium now.
I'm thinking, for me, I wouldn't mind being dropped off at Graveyard first. I've got some friends I wouldn't mind pick it up along the way.
Now, we're not talking about
Right, well-
splitting up, right? So, I mean, I've heard
No,
catacombs,
we're
I've
only-
heard graveyard.
One drop.
One drop. I mean, I suppose.
One single drop.
I'd
Tell me
some
where.
Catacombs too. We want to go for catacombs then, because someone else said that, and I'm sure there are bodies down there too.
Yes, I believe.
Oh, yeah. I think the
Catacombs.
catacombs. That sounds like a great place.
Yes,
That's real me.
I would agree. The catacombs would be nice. You might be picking up some family if you're.
Oh, it's been a while. I've probably got some ancestors down there.
All right. Well, we can drop you off at one of the main entrances for the catacombs. We cannot get you into the catacombs. Obviously, it's underground, and you're coming from the sky.
Yeah.
But it's near one of the entrances. So what you'll have to do once you get there, one of your first objectives will be find the entrance, get inside, secure the exit. Do you understand?
So,
Go in.
Yeah.
Make sure nobody else comes in.
or out. It'd be a bit awkward.
Oh, that's true. Got a good point there.
All right. Well, the scene zooms out, and you're in the plane, and the back of the plane opens up, and all of you all get pushed out in your coffins, and you are now falling thousands of feet towards the center of Paris. As you're falling, all around you, you guys all have like viewports on your coffins, so you get to look out, and you see the beautiful city lights of Paris. You see, it's also kind of macabre at the same time because they've got those blimps that are there to stop the bombs from blowing up the city. They've got searchlights shining on the sky. This is obviously an occupied territory. And there you see it in the middle of the city, probably about 2 miles from where you're going to be landing. The Eiffel Tower with Hitler's Zeppelin tethered to the top. You guys crash into the ground, and when you do, all around you is shockingly quiet. All you see is empty city streets and some like beautiful buildings from probably like the 1700s, and you guys have just crashed right through these beautiful old sculptures, and you've landed right in the middle of these streets, but it's eerily silent. Psychic.
Yes.
Your coffin lands first. You smash into the cobblestone. Dust and cobblestone flies everywhere, and your coffin pops open. How do you come out?
Cosgrave is just kind of, once the dust settles, he's just going to cough twice. He doesn't need to. As he steps out, he's going to just have a look around, fix himself up, gonna pull at the tails at the bottom of his shirt, and just... I was promised a bit of a smorgasbord. It's a bit fucking disappointing, is it? Where's the others? Like,
what does
before it gets dropped?
What does Cosgrave look like?
Cosgrave looks like what we would now affectionately call a druggie. No. He's absolutely covered in tattoos. He's wiry as all fuck. He's like got like patches of his skin that's just like either like fallen out or like burnt off or something, and there's like little red blotches all over his body. But he has always got a smoke in his hand.
All right. The next one landing is Jannsik. Your coffin lands next and pops open. Describe your character, how they pop out, and what they look like.
All right, just kind of slowly raise up, smoking a cigarette.
We're all smoking cigarettes. That's just a blanket statement. We're all smoking cigarettes.
With the 40s,
probably. I coughed a couple of times, like, damn. I kind of have some like Spanish-looking tattoos and some like crosses and stuff tattooed on me. Really kind of anti-vampire, but shit, I had that stuff before my girl ever turned me. So, I just kind of raise up, look around, and say, Where's the fucking buffet?
The next one to land, Killer. Tell us about how your character looks and how they come out of their coffin.
Opulence. Irina is gorgeous. Everything head to toe. Designer. She probably personally knows Coco Chanel. She killed her herself. Because Coco Chanel was a Nazi. And she's physically wearing Coco Chanel's skin. No, and she too
Yes.
is smoking a cigarette on a very long stick, those long stick things. And she goes, "Well, we did suggest that we stop off at the catacombs. I don't believe there's going to be a buffet here. I believe all the blood is already gone." And she very gently gets out of her, very demure, very very mindful, steps out of her coffin.
Inside your coffin is like velvet. Everyone else's is like metal and that looks like it's designed to withstand landing, and yours is designed for luxury.
Yeah, absolutely.
The next one to land is going to be wolves.
Okay, Chuck kicks the door open. He steps out and he dusts off his cowboy hat, kind of shakes the blood off of it, puts it on his head. He gets out, he puts away this Louis L'Amour book he was reading, puts it in this front pocket. He is not smoking a cigarette, but he does always have one of those really long, what is it, like straw or like hay that people chew on. He looks like half the people we grew up with. Guy from the wrong side of the tracks, long, dirty hair, ugly kind of facial hair.
Possibly a vampire.
Yeah, vampire for sure. He could have been a vampire before. It loves cowboy movies. He gets his two guns out and kind of spins them around. Well, not the welcome I was expecting, but maybe this will be easier than we thought.
And we're going to go back in time just a little bit to back up on the plane. Your all's coffins, they slid off just fine. But for Flint, he didn't like being in his coffin, and they didn't seal him in quite well enough. This isn't his normal coffin, and he is not happy about it. You, Flint, how do you burst out of your coffin while still on the plane? And what do you do?
So.
And what do you look like?
Well, to start off, I was gonna say Flint is a 6'2", 6'3" man bat vampire. He's almost like a proto vampire, if you will. So he's more like half man, half bat. But so he was being prepared for launching, and they were trying to close his casket, and he was just not having it then. And so he kind of just burst out and kind of just jumped out with his casket, flying through the air. But it's all right. He does have wings, but I don't have blood to spend to actually fly. But I assume I could at least just not impale the ground. So
yeah.
Surf on the coffin.
Well,
there we
I
go.
don't want to be that cool. Instead, what I want to do is I kind of slide and I hit the ground kind of hard, and then do this roll head over heel, and then I shake myself off like a dog when it's wet, and then I also pull out a cigarette.
Now I feel left out.
So, you because you weren't in your coffin, you weren't guided. So you were a little off target. You ended up down the street a bit, and you landed directly in front of an armored platoon of Nazis.
Fuck.
There are there are 6 Nazis here.
Okay. Well, you are going to pick
What
on
do
the
you do?
person that got the least amount of study time, but I think I'm just going to be a freaking idiot about it and just take the one that's closest to me, run as fast as I can, and just like grab him and break his neck. However that would
So
go.
tell me before this. Tell me what you build your DOS pool. Tell me what
Okay,
you're doing. Tell me,
so,
let's see what you can do.
Well, you said how many of them there are?
There are 6 Nazis here.
Okay.
And they also have like a what is it called, like a mortar gun.
Okay.
And you just landed right in front of them and lit your cigarette, and they haven't said anything. They're just like looking at you in shock.
Well, I guess I'm just going to like throw my cigarette in the face of one of them and then run at the one that has the mortar gun and take him out first. So like just run as fast as I can and tackle him.
So you need to build your DOS pool first. You need to tell me what.
I'm not sure how to do that.
So I
Like,
think
what
it'd be
do you-
brawl.
So are you gonna? So yeah.
Yeah,
So
I mean-
you're gonna probably use brawl. So how many is that?
4.
4. So you're gonna get 4 DOS. Is there any of your abilities you can use to add to it?
Shoot, sneak, search, con. So I don't think so.
No. Look at your abilities.
Action,
Equipment, like
And
your equipment and ability.
still gouging claws, and a
Do
grappling
you have the
hook.
PDF
Okay.
out in front
Yeah,
of you?
claws would be good right now.
Hey, do you have the PDF out in front of you?
I do.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you can get one more. With the claws, you don't really have ambush. I don't know if I'll give you that.
He
Oh, okay.
Just
So
dropped down on them. I would consider that an ambush.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There we go.
I mean,
All right,
thank you. 'Cause
sure.
I was thinking that's pretty ambushy, but
So you get 5. So you're gonna get 5.
I think you can
Okay.
right click on brawl and
Um,
do test modify and add additional ones that way.
test modify.
And then you should be able to like just click how many player D6s you want, and then hit roll.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll be doing how many then? Total here 5.
So just do one more
Correct.
then. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Not what I meant then. Also not what I meant then. Sorry.
We will get there.
There we go.
That's what I wanted.
Oh.
Which,
All right,
hey,
so-
whatever.
So you're gonna get 1 success. But they're also gonna get 1 success.
Okay.
Um.
Whenever I'm in combat, I get 3 blood.
Mhm.
Whenever I'm in melee combat, I get 3 blood.
Yep.
So,
So go ahead, add that.
I want to go ahead and add that, and then spend 2 blood to reduce the challenge by 1.
Okay.
Okay.
So, tell me how you reducing a challenge is destroying their mortar gun. How'd you do that?
Well, I'm a vampire, so I just like Looney Tuned it up and just like turned it into a pretzel.
Okay.
This song rocks, by the way.
Yeah,
It's hard as
I'm
big.
Yeah, I'm just like sitting here, head bobbing to it.
And so if I leave
Sorry, I was
melee,
making sure I'm understanding this right.
well, what I was going to ask is if I leave melee and then get back into melee, do I gain an additional 3 blood? Because I could jump up and fly with my last blood, and then fall back down and hit another one.
I don't think this game is
mm.
as tactical as that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to spend 1 blood, and which will be my last one that I currently have, and chuck something large and heavy at a surprising distance. So at the one, whatever Nazi's the farthest one away, I'm going to just take that gun that I just pretzel rolled and just chuck it right at his head.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Okay.
Would that be another brawl?
No. That's just going to take one of your successes. Though what that does is you're just RPing what you did. It hits this Nazi right in the head. Tell me about his blood spatter. Tell me about his brain exploding. Tell me about how fucking nasty
so
it
he was
is.
like pretty close to a solid wall, and it just went straight to a headshot and made him a pancake head. Body's just there for a second and then slides down the wall dramatically.
So you've reduced their threat by 1, so their threat's now 5. And then they are going to get 1 attack on you because they had 1 success. So they're going to shoot you. All the Nazis are firing crazy all at you now, and you're just kind of like swooshing all over the place. But 1 bullet does hit you, and let's see.
Under actions, there's your injury roll.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I pressed the button. I was not expecting it to do something.
You have to do the
Interesting.
injury roll, dude,
Oh, okay, sorry.
under your actions.
Okay.
So that was it.
Oh,
You didn't have to do it twice.
I didn't realize. What
Now,
it was
do you
even
have 2 injuries now?
doing. If I was supposed to get 2, then I guess I
No, I
You
think
weren't?
you just take spooked. I think you just take the
Yeah.
first one. Spooked on your
Plus
injury.
Oh, I know,
Sure,
but did it
mine was
automatically
super
give it to you because he rolled it. He did it
Oh.
twice.
Oh,
Check.
that's a good question.
It did not do it automatically. No.
Okay.
Okay, so you are currently spooked and broken, and then that's going to be the end of your turn.
All right.
So just to clarify, I think he's just spooked. I think broken is the second wound. Just based on
you've got
what I'm
injuries,
looking at.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I thought it would have been like you just roll a d6 and find out what it hits.
Well, that's essentially what it's doing. So, like, if I do
Yeah.
this, let me roll real quick. That's mauled and eviscerated. Mauled.
Okay, I see. That's weird. That's a weird
Mauled
way
is
for him
my
to do that.
first one. Eviscerated is my second one. So it's just saying click one in that group.
Oh, okay,
And
I
since
see.
you only took one, you click in that group.
Cool. All right. You guys all hear the commotion from just down the street. You're not that far from it. Cosgrave, you're the first to act. How are you going? What are you going to roll with?
So I am going to, I'm going to roll, because we need to get there. Everything is happening in this turn, so I just go from start to finish, yeah?
Yes. So
Okay.
getting there, don't worry about that. You're vampires. You're there.
Oh, we're there. Okay, sick.
Yeah.
Sweet. Straight off then, I'm going to roll for sneak. I am going to, as I'm racing towards where the location is and watching how they're all like shooting away, I'm going to roll sneak. I'm going to sneak around to behind one of them in some way and like get up really close because he's a real creep about it. He's already dead, so he's real creepy about bodies, and he's gonna get up real close to one of them and just like in their ear he's gonna be like, "Hello there," and he's gonna grab him by the throat and rip it out.
Nice. Okay.
Cool as fuck.
So sneak is 3.
All right. So you get sneak for 3.
Yeah. And I've also I could kind of
Ooh,
use my.
you should use that sawed-off shotgun since you're up at point-blank range. That'll give you 2 more.
Yep. Okay. Well, instead of like ripping
Yeah.
out his thing, I'm gonna do something else. Where I'm gonna I'm still gonna say hello there, and I'm gonna grab my shotgun, pull his head back, and stick the gun in his mouth and fire.
There we go. All right, so you're gonna get 5.
Which is 3, and plus 2, which is 5. Yes.
Yeah, you'll get 5.
So how did you do it? Rolling, sneak, test, modify, and then add 2 more?
Yep.
Yep, that should be 5. Yep. 4 successes and 2 failures.
Failures just get ignored.
So you get
so
4 successes and 2 failures.
Okay.
They're gonna have 1 success. So
Okay, so we don't worry about the failures.
you can essentially take most of them out. You said you stuck the shotgun down one of them's throat and fired.
Yep.
Their guts just explode outwards. They don't even get a chance to react. They didn't even know what happened to them.
Yeah.
All the other Nazis around, like, I'm no good at German at all, so I'm not even going to attempt it. But they all like shouting German stuff and running around and.
mine.
Wiener Schnitzel, 9.
Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest, yeah. But what else are you doing? You've got 3 more successes.
Okay, with the 3 more successes, I've used one of my shotgun actions, so I'm going to write that down as a note, actually, so I don't forget. But yeah, so I've used that one. I'm going to, because we're vampires, are we running off of, like, traditional vampires, like we're super strong, super fast, etc?
Oh, yeah.
Because I have ideas. Okay, sweet, these guys are fucking going down. So I've used the sawed-off shotgun, blown the bottom half out of this one guy. While I've still got a hold of his head and his torso, I'm going to turn to someone else. I'm going to kick the back of this guy, and the body of that one is going to slam the other one into the gun where the other one had landed. And then using the head from this one, I'll use another success to essentially run up to someone else and smash them into another one. And then the last success, I'm just going to grab another one by the leg and just smack it into a wall.
Nice.
And then maybe have a drink because I'm a bit parched.
You were able to kill 4 Nazis there. There's only 1 Nazi left. There's only 1 threat left. I
am going to. Do the abilities have to be on a success, or can I use them at any time?
I think they have to be with a success.
Okay.
Wolf, what do you think?
No, I mean, because some of them, I don't think so. Because I have one that's called Spider Scurry, Mark of Blood, skitter across the ceilings. I don't think I have to tie that to a success because that doesn't really.
It does.
Right. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I got the PDF up.
Attack rating by 1.
Yeah. So on that last one, I'm gonna turn to the guy before he like takes a shot, and I'm just gonna like put my hand in my pocket and just kind of flick. I'm gonna put my hand in my pocket. I'm gonna pull out the cigarette I was already smoking and then just flick it at him into his eyes to reduce the threat rating by 1, which should drop it down to 0.
9, mein Auto. He's just firing into the air into his gun, just like click, 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 click. And then he's just kind of like screaming, and he falls to the ground like begging for mercy. Don't give a Nazi mercy.
Never give a Nazi mercy.
If you give a Nazi mercy, it's like that old children's book.
I could let you go, but at the same time, I'm really hungry. So if you just stay there for a little bit, and just like start absolutely chomping down on him, and drink some blood.
You'll gain 3 blood.
Oh fuck yeah!
You.
Hell yeah!
So you can spend a success to gain blood. 1 blood. Is that what you're looking
Oh,
up?
okay. I used all my success to kill all the Nazis. What a shame! Oh my god, right?
I mean, you might have an ability
yeah.
or something. I don't
It was
know.
only supposed to be 1, but you can keep 3. Why not?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So you guys have taken care of the Nazis here, but you're still got to get into the catacombs. That's your next objective. You guys hear some more vehicles coming. They're coming pretty fast down the street. You hear yelling. There's some alarms being set off. The next up is going to be Jannsik. What are you going to try to do?
Where do I see any of these close by, and do we know where the catacombs entrance is?
So there is this like long wall, and you can kind of see down towards the end. There's like a few doors on this wall. You could roll your search. I'll make it worth your while if you get good shit.
I can try. I don't think I have anything that will help me with search today. And I have minimal dice for that.
Well, how about this? Instead of being lame like that, you guys see the door. There it is, right down there. You all run inside, and you get into the catacombs. Inside the catacombs are exactly what you would expect there to be.
Catacombs.
Miles and miles of tunnels in every direction with these just bones, and some of them stacked in elaborate ways. Some incredibly fresh bodies just brought down there. Actually, lots of incredibly fresh bodies brought down there. There's a lot of people living down here, unfortunately. You run into almost sort of villages as you come through. There's not a lot you can do for the people. But they are not your enemy. You know these are not people you should... these are not who you're here for.
That ruined 5 of my ideas.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Right.
So we can take the catacombs through and get into the next section then? Is that what we can do? Is that the idea?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Hey, can you tell me how to get out into the next area? We're here to help you. Smile. Might terrify them in the process, but smile.
Where are you
Do I need to terrify them into compliance?
Where are you trying to find? They are terrified of you, but they also have heard of you. So they're going to try to help. Where are you trying to find? The catacombs, they go all under the city. That's my best French accent, too, by the way.
That was so good. I loved it so much.
Pretty good.
Baguette. Cigarette.
Omelette du fromage.
Omelette du fromage. Well, we'd like to go through and come out as close to the Eiffel Tower over there where that Zeppelin is as possible.
Okay. If you go down this way, and then you turn left, and then you turn right, and then you go straight, and then you turn left, and then you turn left, and then you turn right, and then you turn right, and then you turn left, and then you go up, and then you turn left, and then you turn right, and then you go down, and then you turn left, and then you turn left, and then you turn right, and then you go forward for about 1 more mile. You will come up to the Museum of European Warfare.
You're coming with me if you want to save your city, so let's go.
You sound like
Pick
you
them
sound
up
like
and move them along.
Obi-Wan voicing Lumiere in the live-action Beauty and the Beast remake.
God, that was so good.
You know what you just told me? You just told me that you were going to show us the way. So let's go.
Perhaps we
Okay,
should
I was
go.
going there anyway. And he, I was
I
going
need to
there
eat that
anyway.
baguette.
So he takes you on through the catacombs for a little while. It's pretty uneventful actually. But as you get closer, you hear as you get closer to the surface, and he's telling you, well, we're getting closer to being on the city streets. You start to hear the you start to hear the sounds of the city. You start to hear music. You start to hear people talking. It's actually pretty loud.
Bloody French. Along the way, there's lights and stuff. I've like pulled out another cigarette and got another light.
Music's back.
Hell yeah!
You
I love these
that looks like me
backgrounds
when I wake
too.
up in the morning.
These backgrounds are so sick.
This guy's so fucked up. That's so cool.
It looks like me in the morning when I wake up.
you exit in front of a beautiful building with like very tall white columns going all the way to the top. It is a museum of European warfare. You can see all out front. It's got Nazi flags all over the out front. They've got exhibits on Napoleon's failures and how we won't make the same mistakes and things like that. So when you first come up out of the sewers, you see that this is I'm sorry. When you first come back out of the catacombs, you see this museum in front of you. There seems to be a lot of Nazis in there. You want to go in? It is Janssik's turn. He never really got to decide.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'd like to kind of. I'm kind of hungry, so I would like to kind of sneak up and grab some food.
Okay.
So can I use sneak and throw a smoke grenade over there? Did I get a plus for my smoke grenade
Okay.
for sneaking?
Yeah. How many pluses is it?
It's only one. It's +1 for cover.
Okay.
How do I add extra dice to this? Well, I can live with 4 successes, but I'm supposed to have extra dice. An extra one.
So if you right-click on it before you roll and hit Test Modify, you can add more. But also, if you click just in the middle, like at the little tooth, you can just roll another one.
Yeah, I'd say just roll one more and keep those 4 successes. See if you get one more.
Okay.
Just roll. Yeah.
Oh, that didn't work.
That first dice would be a success.
I'll just take that first one and I'll say you've got 5 successes.
All right.
You throw your. Tell me what it looks like when you throw. There's this gorgeous museum up there, and there's all these Nazis, and they are like looking like they're about to have a fabulous evening. What does it look like when you throw your grenade in the middle of this?
Just drop it right down into the center of it, and they're all just sitting there coughing. So I'm gonna go with the first one and like drain him dry and just snap his neck. How many successes does that take?
So to drain them, it takes 1, and you'll gain a blood.
All right.
And then
Then 1 success to killing.
sorry, I lost my place. I'm sorry. There we are.
So mechanically, when you get a success, you can spend it on like 3 things basically. You can deal a damage, which kind of lowers the threat level. You can use it for defense, which will take away one of the GM's attacks, or you can gain a blood. And then you kind of just, those are like mechanically all there is to it, and then you just narrate what it looks like, essentially.
And you get to choose 1 per success. So he'd get to do like 5 things,
Yes,
essentially.
exactly.
Sick.
All right. So I want to drain this guy. Then I want to kill this one. And then I'm going to sneak back over to another one. Can I do it? I can do multiples, right?
Yes, but hold on before you do. I was just going to point out, I did not roll earlier like I was supposed to. The museum guards also are going to get 2 successes. So they're going to be able to attack you twice unless you take them out with 2 of your successes.
Okay. Well, I have cover, so they lose 1 success.
Okay.
And so whichever one looks like he can see me the best, I'm going to go to that one, and I'm going to drain him and then snap his neck.
All right. All around you, there's like these like people all dressed fancy. Like there's the people all know like Nazi uniforms, and then there's like women in their like I don't know, how did they dress in the 40s? I'm trying to describe 20s stuff every time I try to say stuff.
Oh, they have like the long skirts, like the woolen skirts, and like the blazer kind of tops with the little hats.
A lot of plaid, wasn't
40s,
it, back then?
40s was very mid-calf range size.
Right,
level
yeah.
Skirt.
Yeah.
Long sleeve shirts, usually like a polo button-up type blouse. Sometimes it had filigree on it.
So like that.
But that's basically, very basic, yeah.
Yep.
And since it was war, they were very simple colors. Anyway, sorry. Special entrance.
No, go ahead.
No, that's all right. I asked about it.
Okay.
No.
All right, and I have 1 more success. So that other guard that was standing up here, I'm just going to take and like tear his head off and throw it into amongst the other people.
When you do, you just like tear his head off and you throw it off, and like all these women in their beautiful dresses, you're just like throwing blood all over them. So they're like, ah! And they're just running away. And
so what's the threat level now?
They're collaborators. Don't worry about them. You took them out. There is nothing happening out here. The Nazis that were out here, they're prepared for a party. They're just in their dress. They're like in their dress uniforms. They're not prepared for a fight. They weren't here for this. They're like party members.
So can I use my ability that if I lower the threat to 0, I gain 3 blood?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to use it.
Awesome. Bubbles, that brings us to you.
I'm so excited for this.
Irina's a clear entrance to the front door.
Everybody's been having all the fun, and she is going to step forward in. Is there anybody in the museum? Anybody shootable?
When you go inside, the museum is a little chaotic right now because of the scene that just happened outside. But there is a large, it's almost like a suit of armor that has been, it looks like a suit of armor that's been brought to life, and it almost kind of moves like a zombie. And there are 7 of them coming to life and all around the museum, and they're starting to stomp and step and all of them have just moved their heads and locked. If they had eyes, they would be locking eyes on you. And everybody screams and starts running away. There's even more chaos all around. How do you plan to deal with this threat?
So I have an exquisite hunting. Oh, well, you know what? I don't think I can use. Actually, you know what? Yes. So, I have explosive runes, and since they seem like they're just moving and not necessarily frontal lobe thinking about where they're stepping, I'm going to throw out some explosive runes for them to step on and blow up.
Okay.
We're going to use. I don't know. Maybe shoot.
If you could come up with a way, remember we have a full range in how we do things. So if you could explain something, I'm assuming Ravenel.
Yeah,
I
think you use shoot for it. I think you use shoot.
Try to match your dice if you can.
Yeah, I would use shoot for them for this because I'm like, shoot. And I have a thing. It's only semi thing here. When you use a ranged weapon, I'm not really using a ranged weapon. I'm throwing stuff. So, but we are going to use explosive runes. My explosive runes on this because I think this is a perfect timing for it. So I'm going to do that.
Tell me about how your gun shoots those explosive runes, and we'll just go right around that loop. We'll just make a loophole.
Yeah, I love that. That's great. So she's got actually a special one of those guns. It's actually, it's a rubber band gun, and it shoots a rubber band that expands out as it's being shot into a rune onto the ground.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. She has paid lots of money for it.
You've got 5.
Okay. So 3 plus 2. How do I modify? Test, modify, and then I add.
Then you just click
2d6.
how many times you want it, and then click roll.
So it's the 3 shoot plus 2 extra on this one. 3 successes.
Oh.
So that means 3 of them are going to succeed if you don't use your successes to try to take them out.
I'm absolutely going to take them out.
So you can tell me about how you can be like all 3 of them step on your explosive runes, or you can tell me about how you're taking care of some of them while one of them steps on it, or tell me about how it all happens.
So I think she this is great. So she pulls out her little rubber band rune gun, shoots them towards the floor, and they're big hulking robot mechs. And so she's gonna be like, well, this is very inconvenient because I cannot feed from metal. But I suppose you can come at me. And just sort of like wiggles her titties. And they're gonna step forward, and as soon as their feet this is cool. As soon as their feet stomp down into the center of the like little rubber band circle, it snaps closed and explodes out.
Okay.
And it just completely like disassembles pieces of the armor. It's not bloody and gory, obviously, but it is beautiful. It's spectacular. Lots of shards.
You do get to see that inside of there was a mummy. Inside is like a mummified corpse was inside of this armor.
Oh, gross. How very disgusting of these monsters.
How very uncouth.
How very uncivilized.
Cool. So did all three of them get taken out by the explosive runes?
Yeah, all three of them got taken out.
Okay. Well, we're coming back around to Flint.
Well, I haven't gone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Also,
We're
so
forgetting about the
what are you
leader.
did we use those three?
Okay.
Did we use those three on defense then? So the threat level's still the same? Is that what we did?
The 3 successes took out the 3 that were going to attack Arena, so there
So
should still be 4.
Well, so the threat level doesn't change though,
Mm,
right? Because mechanically we used it for
that
defense.
only happened. So that worked like that a minute ago because the number was small enough that as they took them out, it actually there was nothing for them. Okay. This time it is different because there's 7 attacking. You were able to defend yourself against 7, but there were still.
Okay, so she had 3 successes, and you had 3 successes. So she either used 3 successes to deal 3 damage to their threat level, and then would take an attack, or she used 3 of those to defend against it, and the threat level's the same, but she didn't take any damage.
Right.
So I'm
Okay.
just kind of trying to figure out where, before I go in there, is the threat level the same, or has it gone down?
Right. Sorry, I did that wrong. Okay. Are you going to defend against the attack, which would keep you from taking damage, or would you want to try to eliminate threats, but you will take damage?
Yeah. I think based off of how I did it and how I explained it, it would take down the threats, but I would take damage.
Okay.
So I gotta roll for damage.
I'm just curious what I'm walking into. That's all. I'm just trying to.
You're good. We're all figuring it out.
She's reduced the threat down to 4 of these.
Okay.
Shoulder injury.
Oh shit. Well, he had 3 successes, so you take both.
Oh,
You
cool.
take
And
both
my
in
arm is
that.
gone. Well, that's very inconvenient.
Cosgrave's going to pick up your arm and be like, do you want this, or can I have it? You're like, hung.
I don't think you're gonna... Darling, I don't think you're gonna get much from it.
You can heal an injury by spending 3 blood at any time.
Yeah, I have no blood right now.
Would you like a hand?
Nice.
Hey, I can share blood, so since she's right by me, I'm going to give her 3 blood so she can heal.
Okay.
You just hand me some Nazi neck, and I'm like, oh, thank you. I was quite parched.
I do like how in the rule book it's like you can share blood. Don't ask us how this mechanically works. It just does.
I was like holding out my wrist for her to take a sip so she could heal.
Like the idea that we're just carrying around like half dead Nazi carcasses and just like here.
I just had the dumb thought of Cosgrave's already dead, so it's like, Irina, I found a vein over here. It's still got some in it. You want a bit of a lick?
How many blood did you give me?
I gave you 3 enough so you could heal.
And you can heal in it. Yep, you can pick what injury to get rid of.
I pick your arm up and hold it on so you can stick it back on.
Yeah, I just like quick I like probably have a sewing kit, just like quick sew it back on, like.
Sewing kit's not for medicine.
Yeah.
Chuck.
It's to fix my Prada.
Exactly.
Jacket.
Chuck will
I
run
didn't
in.
forget you, Chuck.
He takes both of his guns. He just like kind of runs in the door. He goes, "Don't worry, the American's here." He like looks around. He picks one of them. He goes, "Hey, you. Yeah, you fucker. Draw." And he like just really quick draws Betsy and Maria. So I'm going to activate those. And then I'm just going to start fucking shooting at everything that I can see. So So shoot with an extra 1. 2 successes. Okay. So I start shooting and looking around as I'm kind of walking in the room. I see that they have already kind of started putting her arm back together. So what I start looking around for, got 2 successes. Okay. I start scanning the room when I see like that the bullets aren't doing anything, and I see some Nazis trying to flee out. So I just quickly run over and I stop when I go, "Pardon me," and I just like bend his neck back and drain a little bit of blood from him so I can have a blood. Then I'm just gonna kind of like gurgle it back in the back of my throat a little bit, and then turn around in one of these big mechs coming at me, and I'm gonna do one of my acid spits and just, and I'll spend that blood to hawk up a gut full of fierce acid, so I get +2, another +2 to things that are metal.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
So I've
cool.
spent a
That's
success.
Very convenient.
I spent a success to just gain 1 more success.
Let's go.
So you have 2 successes. I will spend both of those successes on attacks as I just start ripping these things apart. I rip one and grab the mummy out of it and start swinging around my head going, "Yeehaw!" And then I just kind of throw it into the other one. As it slams into it and knocks it back, I just like run over lightning speed, grab it, and just rip it apart. But you do still have 2 attacks.
Okay.
Pull the mummy out, pull off a 1 strip, and start using it like a lasso, and the body's just fucking flying around.
Exactly.
They're gonna come over, and there's 2 of them. They're just gonna come over, and they're pretty much just gonna take turns, just like bonk right over the head. It almost looks
perfect.
comical.
Because I'm going to use my equipment cowboy hat. I can mark to ignore an injury or being downed, and the hat is destroyed. So as they hit it, it just like the hat, like it must be like metal reinforced or something. As they hit it, it just reverberates. And I kind of take it off and throw it down. I'm like, "That's my favorite hat, you Nazi son bitch." And then I will use that to just to avoid the injury.
Nice. Okay. Then in that case, we come back around to Flint.
So there's still 2 suits of armor up?
There's 2 sets of armor, yes.
Is that the only thing that's else in that current room, though, that I'm about to walk into?
Yeah. Pretty much everybody's left. Everybody's ran out.
Okay. That's fine. Well, I guess I'm going to like just throw open the door and be walking in, seeing the cowboy hat just disintegrating and no damage. And then but see my friend in danger and just kind of like run and cannonball my way into the suit, one of the suits of armor, to try to like take it down.
Sick.
So I'm hoping to do ambush and brawl again.
Okay.
The steel gouging claws, that is.
Okay. Yep. How many does that get you?
5.
They only get to attack with 2.
I have no blood, so.
So they have a threat
actually,
and
no.
an attack. Those are different.
Sorry.
Hang on. Does it matter if I'm in melee? I'm supposed to get 3 blood. That's just like my special thing. Does that matter since we're RPing with suits of metal?
You're still in melee. You join melee again, Green 3 blood.
Yes. You cannot drink its blood. No, it does not have blood.
No, but it says my special is when you're in melee combat, special gain 3 blood.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
it's
would
just-
narrate how you do it. Like
Yeah,
I
so
did
you would
when
gain the 3 blood.
Oh, okay.
like when I found the fleeing Nazi. You just kind of narrate how that
There was
works.
plenty of snacks
feel like I
laying around.
Sure. I mean, I'm sure there was like some blood just laying around that I licked on the wall before I came in, or I bit my own lips or bit my own hand just to like get some blood in me, even if it's my own.
Does it count if you drink
and
your own
then-
blood?
It
Does it
does
work like
right
that?
now. It does for me. And Well, after that, if I still have narrative control, I will do that and then spend 1 blood to do my ooze form and just like squeeze into one of the gaps in the wall, and it says it's in the walls.
That's my real attack. Ignore that first one.
Okay. But basically, I just want to attack and then like whoop, disappear.
Okay. Well, you've got 4 successes. How are you using them?
Well, okay. So let's take 2 of them that I just kind of like grabbed both suits of armor and tackled them down to the ground. And then I kind of like just try to rip them apart a little bit to like take them into pieces. And then I ran into any little crevice that I could find down the hallway and just like disappeared and shimmied into it.
Okay. So you can spend 1 of your successes to defend, and then 2 of your successes to get rid of both threats.
Okay.
So then you'll still have 1 more success.
Take some blood.
So what did you say you were going to shimmy where? What were you trying to do?
Just get into the walls, and my plan is to move upstairs. Assume there's going to be more Nazis like on upstairs. So I'm literally like just in like the vent system. I'm being Pidbey here and just like crawling up into the next section of the building. And I guess I'll take my other success to see what the next section of that would be.
This museum is essentially one huge room. And you're not really seeing anything else.
Okay.
The place is now empty. You've taken out all the threats. But something you do see is there's lots of useful shit in here. This is a museum of warfare.
Well, I'm going
With
to be
that,
wearing some stuff.
I'm sorry. It is Cosgrave's turn.
Yes, so I just had to help mum with something, sorry. So this place is essentially empty, but it's a war memorial museum thing. I mean, most of us are British, we're in another country. It'd be uncouth not to steal something from them and take it home.
Hey, now I ain't British. You know what? We fought long and hard, so I wouldn't have to be British.
Yeah. But this is a
Yeah.
white people country, so they don't usually
Yes.
take stuff from
Well,
white people.
You're American, we're British. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck because we don't care. We're on the same
We're
side.
stealing
of the
from French people.
Yeah, it's the French. It's okay. Everyone can steal from the French. Fucking who cares? I am going to search. I am going to. You said it was just one big open area, right?
Huge open
Or is it,
room.
like, huge open room. Okay.
But every success you're gonna find something useful, and I'll tell you when there's nothing else useful to find.
Okay. I am going to. How do I want to do this? Is there anything else that I can add to make this better? Not really. I am going to roll with. I'm trying to word this so that I can use sneak. Actually, no, because cameras wouldn't have been a thing back then. I am going to word it to use sneak. And I'm going to add on to that one of my bottled ghosts, which allows pass through walls. And what I'm going to do is, using those 5, I'm going to essentially, like, there'd be like tables or there'd be like display cases or something in this giant room. And if I find something, I'm just going to reach through and grab it. So I don't have to like do anything.
Here's how I think you should RP this, since you're wanting to sneak. You're doing this while everybody else is fighting.
Yeah, that works because everybody else has had a round of battle, and I'm sneaking. Okay, yeah, let's do that.
The fight's still happening, and you're sneaking around looking for shit.
I'm having a bit of a gander. I'm having a bit of a gander.
Yeah. Roll for your successes. What do you get?
Okay, so I get 3 sneak, and I'm using one of my bottle ghosts, which has 2 pluses, so that's a total of 5. Give me something. What do I get?
Nice.
You're just going shopping. You're gonna find all
basically.
kinds of cool shit in here.
This is a
you're gonna-
smorgasbord. I was promised. This is my smorgasbord.
You're gonna find a masterwork great bow. That will add 2 dice if you are silent and can be used 3 times. I wish these I've looked. These are not already made, and I hate that.
I'm
Really?
just writing them in my phone.
Yeah, just write them down. You also find a still functioning, improbably loaded cannon. It can only be used once. It can only be used once, and you can add +3 dice to an immobile target.
Immobile. Sorry, I had a stroke. Yep, keep going.
A turncoat warrior mummy. You can use it twice, and it can add 1 dice for bandage restraints.
Okay.
So you can tie someone up.
Mm-hmm.
And Napoleon's undead horse. You
Oh,
can use it
fuck
twice
yeah.
and add 1 dice for trample. And you can now RP you riding Napoleon's undead horse.
So 2 times 1 dice for trample. Okay. I missed how many dice the great bow used. How much did that add? Sorry, that's the only thing I missed.
The what now?
I have to be the bow. I have to be silent. I can use it 3 times. How much dice? Sorry.
2.
2 dice. Cool.
Mm.
Oh, I'm about to be a fucking menace.
The
The battle ends and you just see
a ton of loot.
on the horse.
There's gonna be a ton of loot. Use your loot. It doesn't matter that it's gonna go bad. There's gonna be a ton of loot. Go for it.
Yep.
All right. You have went shopping, and just about the time you find your last thing, that's when they end the battle. That's perfect. I love that. Let's see.
I promise.
Jannsik.
It was where I found it. It was just left there. I found it on the ground. And I'm like holding onto a cannon. I'm on a horse. I'm like, I just found it on the
you
ground.
found a horse lying on the ground?
Yeah, well, you're American. Don't you just find horses everywhere?
I don't usually
I
find them
found this
lying
one
on the ground. Normally they're pretty
well,
hard
I
to
found them on
catch.
the
Actually,
ground.
you gotta chase them down. You gotta kind of. I mean,
Well,
especially if we're talking about a
actually-
wild bronco or something like that, or
Yeah, true. That is a lot harder. This I was just kind of lying there because it was dead, and I was like, actually, you know what? I
Oh.
want that. So I like put my hand on it and brought it back, and now I've got Napoleon's horse. I'm a lot taller
Oh.
than him though, which is quite nice.
Yeah,
I
he's a
actually
short
climbed
little
on
guy.
the horse. I didn't. Yeah.
He actually
You want
wasn't
more?
that short.
hey,
was
you know
probably
what?
like
What that propaganda back in 1943 would have been running rampant, right? We don't need no 2025 history checking. All right.
He wasn't actually riding a horse. He was riding a pony.
Around the horse's neck, it's got like a little sash that has like the swastika on it, and it says, "We won't make the same mistakes."
I'm gonna look at it and be like, oh, actually, you know what? I might take that part off. Take off the sash and put it on the ground. Like, ew, gross. L.
But you guys, you've seen in all the commotion, the emergency exit, like these double doors in the back, have been thrown open. They've been left open. You see out back a what kind of looks like to you to be a fair. So this kind of seems like maybe this is the direction you need to be heading in.
You all want to go to the circus?
Oh, I do
Jannsik,
love
you're
show.
muted.
How about now?
Yep, I can hear you now.
Okay, so are there any more goodies we can find in this museum? I like me some guns
No.
and explosives.
Nope. Psychic went shopping during the fight. Uh, he's got everything. He's like loaded up on top of Napoleon's horse. Like, y'all didn't get nothing.
Nicole,
What the hell did you have time to go shopping? Weren't you fighting shit? Jesus.
I was.
I'll go through and go to the fair.
I thought you guys had it, so I was like, I'm gonna go for a bit of a shot. But Nicole, I know you like guns. I know you like the guns. I've got his cannon. It's got one bullet in it, so when you shoot it, just make sure you aim at them and make it go boom.
Oh, okay. Well, that'd be great actually, because I have a thing with explosives, so that should add. So what's the? The cannon has one shot.
One shot. 3 dice to immobile targets.
All right.
So are we just carrying a cannon with us?
Yep.
Yeah.
We're absolutely.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
You guys are vampires. You're just like one of y'all might just be holding it up on your shoulder.
I was
Yeah, I just
literally
picked it up. I'm just carrying it along like that.
I was literally just thinking, we're vampires. We have super strength. I also run faster than the horse. The horse is riding me. The horse is on my shoulders.
Carrying it.
I've just got this horse on my shoulders.
Hopefully, this doesn't awaken something in one of our viewers.
When you,
we are.
4 players.
And we're moving on.
Moving on.
Shit. Nicole, you grabbed the great bow you got from him, or no, you got the cannon.
I got the cannon. Yeah. I'm carrying the cannon.
The cannon, and you're looking like a badass. And you walk up. You hear Beethoven's Fifth is playing. There's like a symphony over here playing, and you come up and you see what you thought was a fair before is actually it's like a fancy party in like these it's like in a hedge maze almost. But when you walk inside, when you first step into the hedge maze, it's like a beautiful like Austrian castle's garden. It's like the betrayal gardens in Game of Thrones. There's just like just gorgeous elaborate shrubbery that's been like sculpted. There's all sorts of plants being brought from different parts of the world, and all over you see Nazi officers and women dressed in their fancy dress, and everybody's got drinks and they're like mingling, and everybody's just looking social, and you're walking in with a cannon on your shoulder. Nobody here looks armed. Nobody here looks like they're even ready for a fight. What do you do?
Oh, there's a bunch of Nazis. So can I fire the cannon into the midst of them and just kill them all?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
I have explosives.
They're all just standing there. That's an immobile target in my book.
That's awesome. Yeah, they're just standing there, you said, so I'm going to just pick that up. It says that when I use anything that has explosives, it also lowers threat by 1. So I don't know if they have a threat. But
the Nazis, they always have a threat.
So this is going to be fun. So I'm going to use shoot and add 3 dice.
It's got a threat of 6, but nobody's got any attack because, like I said, they were all just at a party. They're all caught off guard, and there's about to be chaos when you shoot this cannon.
Okay, so their threat goes down to 5 since I'm using something an explosive, and I'm going to fire the cannon into the midst of them.
All right. Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
5 successes.
You can literally kill every single Nazi here with that cannon if you want. Or
you can be more creative. I fire to the midst of them. I'm just going to kind of just fire into the middle of them, so and then just bones and blood go flying everywhere, impaling, eviscerating, and taking the heads off of the other ones, and then I'll walk up to the nearest one still standing. That's just shaking and go and take a bite.
You'll get a blood. I feel like when there was all the explosions and stuff like that, you caught a heart or a liver, and you're like.
Well, I assume I reduced the threat to 0, so I get 3 blood for that anyway. There's no longer a threat.
Single-handedly.
That's awesome. You just like you wiped out this whole party. You even like killed the conductor of the orchestra. He was a jerk. Don't worry.
You call that fucking Mozart? That was worthless. You should know how to play German music, you worthless thing. And then I'll step back and light up another cigarette.
You hear kind of like up above you on some roofs, you hear Achtung! And some people kind of come running to the edges, and you see flashes coming from both sides of the roof. There are sniper scopes being aimed right at you. It is let's see whose turn's next. Killer. Rock? Yep, Killer.
Yeah. Well, we don't have any more threats, right?
Oh, the snipers just came
no,
out.
there were
Yeah,
snipers just
snipers.
arrived in the building. Which are perfect
Oh,
for you.
sure.
You shoot.
Excellent. Fancy a game. And I'm gonna shoot at them, and I'm gonna use my exquisite hunting rifle.
So to do that,
they're-
you need to be higher than them. But what you can say is, like I was saying earlier, you can just make shit up. There's going to be like a bell tower behind you. Run up to the top of there.
Yeah, exactly. I'm running up and being higher than them, or jumping real hard onto the top of there, because I got nice legs. I'm super hot and sexy.
Got the bills on, give you some extra height.
You have the pencil skirt down past your knees, and you rip it off just a little bit above your knees before you jump.
Oh yeah, she can move in that pencil skirt like nobody else can move in a pencil skirt. So we're gonna add what? 1 to these? 1 to this? Or 2 to this? 1.
So I have a question. Are they going to shoot at me this round? You said they came out and aimed at me?
Didn't they?
Yes, unless she takes them out.
Yeah.
Okay, if I see them aim at me, can I use an ability since it was my turn when they did that?
Yes. What do you need to do?
I'm going to burn a blood and use blink and disappear back into the museum.
That's cool.
I basically
Okay.
teleport.
Cool.
I just get turned into mist and reform over there.
Okay.
Okay,
And
Miss.
I'll appear right beside Chuck and go, "Hey, there's some friends up there on the roof waiting for you."
All right.
So I have Deadeye Shot. When you use a ranged weapon, special reduce a threat's attack rating by 1.
Okay.
So, that's great. So I'm gonna use shoot plus what? Plus 1 for the exquisite hunting rifle.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh man.
Okay,
that was close.
still 2 successes.
Yeah.
2 successes.
Yep.
Um,
And I had reduced their. I had already reduced their threats attack rating by 1. So, I guess theoretically I took out what 3 of them. How many were there?
there were only 2. There were only 2.
Oh, good. So
Yep.
so cool. So I had taken 1 out. I'll take a second one out, and then I guess I'll grab one of the writhing party goers and take a little snack.
Snack is snack.
Okay.
How many blood do I get for that?
They're gonna have 2 successes, but you're concealed up there in that tower. They didn't see you. Their successes Honestly, they're not going to get those successes because there's no one for them to shoot.
I sniped the
You
sniper.
just take them out.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
I don't know.
You guys have wiped out the fancy Nazi party. And once you do, the smoke has cleared just a little bit from shooting the cannon into the middle of this party, and you notice where you're at. The Eiffel Tower is right here. Hitler's Zeppelin is right above you. And you start to hear
Oh, smash. I mean, what?
a... I just knew it.
Someone had to make the joke.
You hear a and just stomp, stomp, stomp. There is right there in front of the Eiffel Tower, waiting for you guys in front of the elevator. Die Wehrhund, a gigantic, mutated, magic warrior, tortured soul. Many other descriptions.
Oh my god! I looked at that. I looked at that picture, and I read Trump on his belt buckle there.
We can still add that. It's still on brand.
I just looked at it. The letters just are there.
It does look like it.
That's what my mind saw.
Hey, I mean, if it walks like a Nazi and talks like a Nazi.
If the shoe fits.
My turn?
So, it is. Yes, it is your turn.
First thing I want to do, since I got pointed out where the snipers were, they're taken out though, right?
Yes, they've been taken out.
I want to leap and
Now
just
you've
like
got-
spider climbing up the wall, and then pick up their sniper rifle. They never got
Okay.
to shoot. Does that have stats on it? I didn't see it.
It will be able to be used 3 times
Okay.
and give you two DOS as long as you're hidden.
Okay. Well, since I climbed up the wall there and I'm kind of up there, I want to take that where they were, kind of put it down, look at this Trump dog, kind of eye through the scope, and then just take a deep breath, even though I don't need to breathe, and then I'll take a shot. So it's shoot
Okay.
plus 2.
Yep.
Oh, come on. What is the rule with reroll? Because it's asking me if I want to reroll, but I don't remember seeing anything.
I don't remember seeing anything about a reroll either.
I don't either. Okay, I won't do it.
Maybe you have a special ability?
I was
Oh.
looking.
Mine's-
Did you find something?
Yeah, I haven't seen any rerolls on the others though.
No.
It's just a
Oh,
button.
I've seen it on Nicole.
Oh, did you?
Okay.
One on Nicole, one on Chuck. Irina has a reroll. I have a reroll. Yeah. I think it's just like
Oh, okay.
if you have something.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know.
It's fine. So what I'll do is
Nice.
what I will do. I think the shot misses, and I'm like, wow, fuck, and I just kind of put it, and I'll just kind of jump from where I am straight down on the back of this guy. As he reaches up to grab one of those swords, I'm just gonna like bite his hand, use one of my successes for defense, kind of rip it away, and then just latch onto him and suck a little bit of blood to take a blood, and then backflip off of him, and then kind of land in like one of those superhero poses. And I'll say, "Giddy up, motherfucker! Let's do this." And that'll be my turn.
Let's ride.
He's like barely reacting. He's like, Flint, it's your turn.
So I'm gonna shimmy back out of the wall, and I want to go to. Do you still have the cannon, or was it left out there by the party? Either way,
We only had
I'm
one
gonna
ball.
like.
Had one ball.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go and pick up the cannon, and I want to like grapple hook up a couple of stories with the cannon, and then I'm going to spin a blood, and I have a thing for improvised projectile, and
The
I'm going to
cannon
throw
is
something
the
heavy.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah,
throw
the cannon is the ball.
at
That's
a
awesome.
surprising distance. So I'm wanting to get it, jump up somewhere and sneak, like kind of be hidden, and then spin the blood to throw it down at him.
Okay. How many dice does that get you?
Let's see. So snake would be 3. The grappling hook says it. I don't know if it's for stories or if it's just an ad. So I guess it would be +1. Is the way I understand that.
However many pluses there are in the parentheses.
It says grappling hook, and then it says plus 3 or more stories.
So that means you need to be 3 or more stories up, and you'll get 2 dice if you are.
Oh, okay. Can I grapple hook 3 stories up? Like,
There's
Yeah.
the bell tower that Irina was
yeah.
shooting from before.
okay,
Yeah, you
sure.
can just
Yeah,
climb
I'll
up.
right there
You can just
Yeah. You're gonna come up and be like,
Okay.
hello, darling. Are you about to throw that?
Me throw heavy things.
Delightful. I can't wait to see it.
All right. So you're saying it'd be 3 for the snake, and then how many for the grappling hook? 2 more.
2. However many
Okay.
pluses there are in that parentheses, how many you get.
Okay. So it looks like that's 5 total then for me, and spending 1 blood to do it. So let's just do sneak, and then plus.
Ooh.
Okay.
So he's going to have 1 success against you, and you're going to have 1 success.
I do have something called bone armor. After you roll your dice pool, before you discard dice, reduce the GM's successful attack die by 1 for each one you rolled. So if I did that, it would get rid of your success.
Yep.
Okay. These advantages, I can just use them as many times as I want.
Once, because there's only 1 box there, isn't it? Because it's the same as the
Oh,
yeah, it's only
I'm sorry.
once for advantages.
Oh, okay. Well, I kind of wasted them, but oh well, I had fun.
Had fun, that's the main thing.
Yeah. But, okay. So then I took away his success. So I hit. And...
Yep.
Okay. So I guess he
take
gets
this
hit
right now.
right. He gets hit right in the gut by the cannon and falls into the off the tower and bends it just a little bit.
You see it knocks Hitler's Zeppelin just a bit, and you hear a whiny German voice like bitching and moaning over some like loudspeaker. The Der Verhund is like and it's back to the beginning.
Me. No, because Flint was the beginning. It is now Cosgrave's turn. Are we able to get for free like what the threat level of this thing is? Because I have 2
Oh yeah,
ideas.
the threat level's 9. I'm supposed to tell you this. Threat level's 9.
It's
Okay.
9.
It was 10.
It's
9?
9.
9. So no threat level?
Yeah.
Um,
no threat level.
dies.
9.
Okay.
9.
Alright.
9 threat. 9 threat.
I am going to pull some bullshittery because we love this. Cosgrave is going to run out of the museum, run up the clock tower, and land just on the other side of Irina. Hello, love. It's a bit of a nice view, isn't it?
Hello,
Excuse me
darling.
for
It
one
definitely
moment.
is.
Watch this. He's going to use his shoot action. He's going to use the Masterwork Great Bow, because I'm up high on a tower, which adds 2 to the dice. I am then going to use my enormous knife as the arrow, which pluses another dice. So that's 2, 4, 5. And then I'm going to use my ability to reduce a threat's attack rating by 1 as I shoot.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1 for the knife. Fire. 6 successes.
Jeez.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. I am going to use 2 of my successes to guard against the attack, because obviously I'm firing from up on the bell tower.
Okay.
With the 4, the knife that I'm like firing, I'm essentially seeing this thing as like this massive like war bow. So I'm like planting it in, aiming it down, and like holding it back to fire. When I fire my knife down, it's gonna fly down, hit it in the top of the head, and because of the knife, it's gonna like dig itself to head down into its chest, and it's gonna stick it there using the giant butcher knife that I've got.
Oh shit. Okay. How many successes were that you were using for that?
I have a total of 6 successes. You have 2 successes, so I'm going to use 2 of mine to like dodge the attack, even though I'm like fucking a few hundred meters above it. So 4 attacks. It'll be 4 successes on the attack, and then 2 to dodge whatever it tries to do.
Wow. Okay. So before you get there, it uses its first ranged attack that you guys have seen. It shoots lasers directly out of its eyes at you.
Yeah.
Tell me what's it look like, how you're missing them.
Is it going to be one continuous laser, or is it like fires, like laser shots?
I don't know. It's sort of like a brief pulse, maybe like half a second. So he may be like, something like that.
I would probably say then, while I'm like, I leave the museum and it locks eyes on me and starts to fire, and then as soon as I like hear the sound of the shot coming out is when I zoom off and up the tower, and he tries to follow me, and it like just wipes out just like a small line across the bottom of the tower. So
the Eiffel Tower begins to fall. The Eiffel Tower, it has now been like cut here right at the bottom on one leg, and it is starting to lean, and you see it kind of jerk Hitler's Zeppelin over a little bit because it's still tethered. You hear the whiny voice in German. What was it?
Not the Leaning Tower of Eiffel.
You hear that whiny voice in German get even more hysterical. Let's see.
It's a bit annoying, isn't it?
Jannsik is next, right? Yes.
Okay, is our puppy still standing?
Yep. He's still here. And he looks pissed.
How threatening does he look?
He is at 5 threat now. But there's now a challenge. There's now a challenge been added. The Eiffel Tower is falling. That will kill lots of innocents. The thing is almost 1,000 feet tall.
Casualties of war.
Now hold on. If we
I'm
start
trying to
committing war
consider how I
crimes,
could stop the Eiffel Tower from falling, though.
We're
I mean,
vampires.
technically speaking,
Hold
it was
it.
that thing that pulled the laser, so really, we didn't do anything.
Your chick has really good fix, doesn't she?
I got great fix.
No, not
Am I
me.
making that up?
Yeah, you leave
Oh,
that.
no, not me.
You leave that Eiffel Tower to me. All right, you just leave that to me.
Okay, in that case, I will. This thing's armored, right?
Not really. He just seems to be taking the hits and being okay with it. He's just
The steroids
horrifying.
comes on.
Okay, in that case, I'll jump up and I'm gonna throw a stick of dynamite down his throat.
okay.
Light it off my cigarette, jump up in the air, and try to throw it down his throat. That gives me 4 dice on shoot. Oops, sorry. I have to add enough more. Damn it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Der Verhund is very upset. And he's gonna get 5 successes this time.
Jeez.
Alright, so I'm using explosives, so lower his challenge rating by 1. Does that make him lose a die?
You lower his challenge rating?
So,
Yeah.
lowering the challenge rating, the only challenge right now is the Eiffel Tower. How do your explosions help
Okay.
the Eiffel Tower not kill innocents?
This is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna use all 5 of my successes to kill him.
Okay.
That'll kill him,
Now
right?
you're gonna get hit with 5 damage.
That's fine. I'll just take 2 and then I can heal 1 back.
Okay.
And I will throw it into his mouth. It just blows his head off, and his body falls back, and it just lands in a perfect position to hold the Eiffel Tower up underneath of it. It starts to lean, and he just like takes up the slack. So it looks like he's like,
Okay. His head explodes off of him, and he falls back, and his body, his spine is reinforced with steel and titanium, and so when he falls into the Eiffel Tower, it just holds it all in place.
Chuck, weld that.
I got it. I know what I'm doing.
Okay, so I need to roll a d6, right?
For what?
For my injury.
Oh, yes.
Or just roll the injury. Well, no.
Okay, so I
Yes,
take
I'll
5 and
roll the
6.
injury.
And I'm going to use 3 blood to reattach my arm, which he ripped off going down.
Wolf.
So, is it? Can I go? Do you care, Irina, or do you want to go ahead? Or do you want to swap? Or
Oh, I'm
Do you wanna
sorry.
go?
I didn't mean to be like that. I'm sorry. Yes, Irina. You
I have
were
a
next.
very cool thing I can do to Hitler's blend. I mean,
Same.
Zeppelin.
Yeah, you go.
Okay.
Go.
do that?
I'm gonna spend a blood. Because I can spend a blood to summon a swarm of bats under my control. And these bats are going to destroy the Zeppelin for me. That's what's gonna happen. I'm going to what she does, she has very long nails, because of course she does. and she is going to basically like while everything else is going on, she's like very coolly like tapping out some Morse code, because here it says plus old buildings, so I need some old buildings. Remember her parents' villa, her family's villa that she was talking about?
Yes.
She sent some Morse code signals to the villa that is full of bats. And she's going to summon bats, and they're going to come and destroy the blimp.
So I'm RPing the bats real quick from your parents' villa. There's a bat that has headphones on, and it's beep 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 beep. Stop. Come to the Eiffel Tower. Stop. Destroy Hitler's Zeppelin. Stop.
Oh my god, that's great.
How do they destroy the Zeppelin? What's going on? What's it look like?
So bats have cool teeth and also also cool little claw things, and they're just gonna fly down and they're gonna start ripping the balloon part of the Zeppelin just fully apart. And this again, very cartoon, very Acme. The ship part just falls right out of the sky to the ground.
Okay. Yes, the ship part. It falls right out of the sky to the ground, and it lands with a smash in front of you. The balloon kind of kept it falling a bit slowly, so whoever was in there probably didn't die.
Oh,
What do you do?
I can blow this thing up.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, do it. I'm good.
Remember, your mission was to
To
drain
drink his
Hitler's
blood.
blood.
Yeah, we have to drink his blood.
We gotta tear that apart and find him. Well, he doesn't have to be alive for us to drain his blood.
Well, I mean, unless if we're playing by Interview of the Vampire rules, he definitely does.
So
You can't drink the blood of the dead.
It depends on which story you're listening to.
Yeah.
So
I feel like you all
Zeppelin,
wouldn't want
I
to.
don't know.
It tastes bad.
Yeah, it probably tastes like depression. It probably tastes like depression and art program rejection. So what? It's a Zeppelin. I only know of like blimps that have the little undercarriage things. Are the Zeppelins that have like something at the front that's like?
They're the same fucking thing.
Okay. All right. If anybody else wants to go for it, I can.
Well, I need to fix this
literally
tower.
pass through walls. So.
I need to fix
If
the
you want
Eiffel
to pass
Tower.
through walls and grab him.
Who's going in first?
Well, no, can I try to fix the tower first? My turn was next. Can I try to fix the Eiffel Tower?
Yeah.
So as this is happening, Chuck's like, all right, Chuck. He rolls up his sleeves. You got this. Starts fiddling around his tool belt. Pulls out a hammer, kind of swirls it around. So I will use my tool belt and also my elbow grease. So let's see if I can roll good here. Fix. I need a 6. Damn it. Okay, I didn't get a 6. So I'll take 2 successes to just start trying to fix this thing. I want to run around. I'm going to find some, like, one of those big, like, steel, like, beams. You know, those, like, big steel beams they use. I'm going to find someone, just bend it around the guy that's already there holding it up. And I'm just going to start bending it around and tightening it up to hold him in place, since he's already acting as a support for the Eiffel Tower.
Slightly more macabre, I think you might like. His bones are made of titanium.
That's even better. Yeah, let's use those.
Yeah, you might want to rip some limbs off and do that.
If I'd gotten a 6, I could use my special to reduce the objective's rating by 4, but I can't activate a special without a 6. Yeah, let's do that. I just start ripping, like, you know, back home we used to do this. We used to go into the walls and start stripping out the copper, right? But here I'm just gonna start stripping the bones out this Nazi bitch, and then I'm gonna use that to tie him up. I'm gonna hog time too. Hog time to this thing. Use some of them notes I learned in the Boy Scouts.
the other four of you, you all walk up to the Zeppelin that has crashed to the ground. And
Can we see? Is there a window there? Can we see him?
yeah, yes, you can see inside. It's only a small little compartment, and all the windows have been shattered out. And inside, you see this small, pathetic piece of shit laying over in the corner. He's kind of beat up. His nose is bloody, and he's got a Luger, and he's just clicking it, trying to get it to shoot. He keeps sticking it in his mouth, and he's trying to get it to shoot. What do you guys do?
May I take the reins for a second?
Absolutely.
Oh, please. Yes.
I am going to use a combination of abilities. I am going to use my sneak.
I don't need you all to roll no rolls.
Okay.
You don't have to roll anything. This is a pathetic
Sweet.
piece of shit laying in a corner trying to blow his brains out with a gun that's jammed.
So
You don't got to
I'm
do
going
any
to-
rolls. A vampire is not who needs to take him out. You guys don't even have to try. Take this piece of shit, pathetic motherfucker out.
I am going to sneak in a non-traditional sense of sneaking forwards towards him, very intimidatingly. I am going to pull out my bottled ghost. I'm going to pour it on him as I grab him. And I'm going to look at him. I'm going to spend 1 blood point to use Memory Rot, which allows me to remove or implant memories from someone you lock eyes with. I'm going to make him look at me, and I'm going to plant the memory that he agreed to use himself as a source of blood for the Order, and we were here to collect him. And then as I'm like walking past, I'm going to drag him through the Zeppelin, through the ground, like on the ground. He's like half in, half out of it, but he's a human. He's probably fucking terrified more. And then I'm just going to like throw him through the bottom metal, right at Irina and Flint's feet.
Nom 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 nom. In the most posh way possible.
He is-
Knife and fork! Knife and fork!
Yes, snackies.
He's pretending
Anyone
like
hungry?
he's pretending like he's strong, and he's like trying to spit at y'all's feet, but pathetic Nazi shit.
I want to emasculate this guy, and he gets the memory at that time that he agreed to this because I implanted it in him. So he has a little smile and offers himself up to us.
Mhm.
All of you all tell me one horrible thing you do to him.
Oh, I'm
Ladies first.
ripping that tiny little dick right off.
I knew somebody was going to
Only
do it.
part that doesn't get eaten.
I mean, in your defense, Irene, I've heard that German sausage is quite nice. I am on fire.
Not that one. That one's a little rotted.
True.
Yep. And yeah, it's shoving it down his throat. Because why not?
Yes.
Love it.
Yes, let's grab that. And to match that, let's let it go, and I'm going to rip that tiny little mustache that he has off of his fucking face and slap him around a little with it before I toss it over to one of my rats.
Yeah. Even the rats won't eat it. The rats turn away from it.
I just want to take his kneecap and like snap it in two, and basically just be like holding his leg up and just drinking it right in front of him.
So we're drinking his blood. He's had his kneecap taken out, his dick cut off. What did you do, Chuck?
I haven't done anything yet. I was just listening and
well,
waiting.
You go.
Chuck's over there fixing the Eiffel Tower while you guys are doing this. Chuck,
He's like,
you're turning around and you're like,
hey, don't you
I
you
did
worry
this.
about
I'm
me.
American. I did this.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. I saved all these
the
people.
The Americans helped you. Now you need to be nice to us. We're on our side now.
We'll be doing this in about 60 years or so. So
I never thought the notes I took on the trip was going to make it back and be interpreted the wrong way. Don't worry, no, I got this Eiffel Tower, and I'll start like tightening it up and finally finish it off. All right, well, we got over. Oh shit! And I'll just kind of walk
wanna buy-
over, kind of stand on top of him, do that. Like, how country folks spit, except I'll use that acid bile, and I'll just spit it
Yeah.
like right on his neck as it starts like burn away. Ugh. We really got to drink this motherfucker's blood. Don't look like it's gonna taste too good.
A little bitter.
Yeah, let's get
Well.
all of us over here so we all have to drink less of this stuff.
All
Here,
right,
I'll take a risk.
I'll put my
Do you want
foot.
to know what his blood tastes like?
Yep, unfortunately. Not really, but probably we're going to find out.
Amphetamines.
I'm gonna put
Could have been
my.
worse.
So everybody else had a
Tylenol.
turn, right? Everybody else does something terrible.
I haven't. I'm letting everybody else have a bite first.
Okay.
Just because that's a
Honestly-
really fucking dumb, funny idea.
All right.
I want to
no.
hear what Chuck's terrible thing is.
I don't. I won't do anything that will make it too bad then. I think I'll just like put my hand on his chest, or my foot like on his chest, and grab like one of his arms and just pull until it rips free, and then I'm gonna turn it over and take his own hand and just slap him across the face.
I love that. That's great.
That's
That's
what your mama
crazy.
should have done.
They always say, you gotta smack them when they're acting up.
Yeah.
Next time I'll
Um,
make you go pick your own damn switch out.
So we don't. I mean, it says we don't want to kill him, but like we're just drinking his blood, yeah.
Oh no, you're killing him.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta drink
I mean,
his
he's
blood
gonna-
and drink all his blood.
He's gonna bleed
I
out
am
at this
going
point
to-
either
Yeah.
way.
I am going to. Okay, everyone had their fill. Right,
This-
awesome.
I think
guess.
it's about dry.
Do you guys like fireworks?
Hell yeah.
Love it.
Fireworks is a symbol
Alright.
of freedom.
Everybody get on top of Eiffel Tower. I've got some fireworks for you.
All right, and when you climbing
and-
up the Eiffel Tower, you just notice how secure and sturdy it is, and you remember to thank the good old US of A for that.
We'll probably steal it later. It's fine. We're gonna go to the top. I'm gonna grab Hitler's body and take it with us. I'm gonna say, right, well, it's been fun, but you taste like shit. He's gonna take a bite out of the jaw and just like out of the jaw there. And then he's gonna this is so dumb. He's gonna spend 1 blood point to curse a Nazi within arm's reach to explode when they die, with a + for enclosed spaces. He's gonna use the rest of Hitler's body as the ammo on the great bow, and he's gonna use Mother Millicent's stolen soul jar to turn him ephemeral. He's gonna fire Hitler's body into his Zeppelin, and then when he dies as he hits it, the whole thing's gonna explode.
Hey, look,
Um,
you did get your Hindenburg reenactment after all.
I told you, you got
It's fucking awesome.
as you're doing this, word got around fast around the city, and the whole city is all around town. You see fireworks being shot off all around the city, and you hear fighting happening around the city. Not
It's
exactly
like a fucking revolution.
cool and all, but people have hope now. They're going to repel the Nazis out of Paris. You guys,
Beat 'em
have
up, France.
succeeded. Where are you going now?
I don't know. Hey, you know what though?
Disneyland.
You know what though?
We've got
One
to
of
go-
y'all, I ain't never done this, but I feel like it's best time to start smoking. Can I bum one? You guys make it look cool.
Yeah, here you go. Here's a camel.
Absolutely, darling.
Hey, aren't we supposed to be going to Irina's villa?
Yes, as I was saying, I have a lovely vintage of French countrymen we have stored away there. We could partake.
All right, you know what? That sounds like a great idea.
Definitely
but
needs something.
can we take the long way? Because I think I still got a couple more rounds in me.
I could film
That
yeah.
sounds delightful, darling.
And that'll be the end of that for the night.
You'll
Hey.
That was fun.
That was
That was
so
great.
much fun.
That was fun.
So listen, I knew. You remember how we said in this book it says it's supposed to be like 3 to 4 hours if we did the whole thing?
No way.
Fucking way with you people. No way with you people. We got through like 3 areas, and you got to fight one boss. There are like 4 bosses, and there's like 12 areas. There's no way we could have done this whole thing in 3 or 4 hours. No way.
I could sit there and listen to this music for 3 hours.
I know, this is really
Yeah, this is awesome.
That's pretty cool.
I like the little mixer.
Oh, the mixer's so cool. That's one of the coolest things, like when you do the alchemy enhanced versions. Yeah, the mixer is great. I love playing with that thing. The Dragonbane one's really cool. This one has better music, though. That was
I'm
fun.
also loving this background. This background's great. The one with Flint right here, especially
Yeah.
that's in front of us right now.
Hey.
These backgrounds are awesome.
Yeah.
I like Flint's. He's got those tattoos of the bombs like they used to put on the side of the planes when they would get kills.
Do they have a background
Yeah.
for all the characters?
No. This is just no.
Oh, man.
Let's see. Here's some of the other ones.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I like
That's
that
actually
one.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Such a cool concept.
Yeah.
Harris Streets. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's
10 out of
nice, yeah.
10.
You didn't ever get to a Nazi camp. That would have been cool if you went to one of those.
Oh,
Then if you
Oh,
get caught in the
shit.
Nazi camp.
That's cool.
God.
I like
Let's
it.
have so much fun watching this.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The briefing. Yeah. The system was pretty straightforward, too. I liked it. I mean, it was pretty straightforward and quick. And
There was a couple things I got a little confused about, but like other than that, like after you corrected me.
well,
No,
I read.
I was-
I was trying to be helpful. I wasn't trying to be a dick. I mean, it's new to
No, I
everybody,
know.
and
Well,
I wasn't trying to come across as I know it, but like I had the book and I was looking stuff up to try to help you. And
No,
I
I appreciate that.
I read the whole thing up until where the scenario started, so I was like, all right, I'm locking in.
Well, it's only really a couple pages of rules.
Yeah.
But I always, here's the thing: I don't like, and I like it at the same time when the rule books are kind of like wordy, where they kind of like are conversational when they speak.
Yeah.
I don't like that because it's hard to find the rule, but I do like that because I like reading it. You know what I mean?
It makes for reading easier. The one thing
Yeah.
I think, I'm just going to say it because I want to make sure people know, because we didn't go into detail, but one of my favorite aspects was the rule book has like a whole section on how the drop coffins work. And it was super cool
Nice.
because basically you're in these specifically designed boxes that are dropped, and when you get slammed into the ground, your body breaks and crumbles. But then it infuses
Okay.
you with nun blood that was donated by nuns voluntarily that heals you back up to full
Okay.
health. And that's why you start with 0 blood. And I just thought it was the coolest concept that doesn't affect
yeah.
the game at all.
Okay,
But
it's
it took
funny
a-
you mentioned that.
Awesome.
It took like
Here's
3
the thing,
pages
I
of the
read
rule
this.
book.
And I should have brought this up. I read this and I should have brought this up, but man, I
It's
drink too
funny you
much.
mentioned that. I was gonna make an offhand joke comment that Cosgrave like flops out and rolls on the ground in this bundle, and then like you hear the snapping of his bones come back as he stands
Yep.
up because he's already dead.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna make that joke, but I was like, nah, we'll do it like this.
Well, that's why I said when I came out, I kind of shook the blood off my hat because I was like, I just love that detail. It has nothing to do with the story, but it takes like 2 or 3 pages of the rule book. But I was just like, this is
That's
fascinating.
so fun.
Like,
Is
but
that
there's,
popcorn, Duke? I thought I smelled popcorn.
but yeah, there's a little asterisk that says all blood was donated voluntarily by the nuns. So
Nice.
I love it.
That's why we're invading France, so we're not invading Italy.
yeah,
I was
Yeah.
kind of
Maybe
hoping.
that was
I was kind of hoping in the beginning, for Flint, that he would have murdered everybody on the Allies' plane, before he flew out. But you went and flew on out.
Well, I just didn't want to be caged up, But I would, if I thought about it, that would be pretty good.
Because
I mean, they're on our side, right?
In the rulebook, it says don't kill innocents, but there's no innocents in war when it comes to like who's fighting. That's all I'm saying.
Also, I kind of got the impression that Flint was like this. I mean, just look at him. He's like this crazy, unhinged. I feel like the rules don't apply to Flint.
You know what he is? He is the bat version. This is such a deep cut. This is the bat version of Ripperoo from Crash Bandicoot.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a deep cut.
I was trying to think about like Ed from The Lion King, one of the hyenas.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what I was like trying to like think of.
You
I
did
can see
the
it.
voice when you were first introduced. You did like this like laughing voice like Ed, and my mind just went to like every fucking Banjo Kazooie ukulele character. All I do is make those sounds, and I fucking lost my shit.
If you guys are interested, we could turn this into a bit of a longer thing some point in the future down the road.
Yeah. Start over and just like take our time to go through it, not being
do the whole thing.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Plus, I mean, I don't want to like have you have bought this just to run it for 2 hours and never play it again. But the way that it seems like it's structured is it's always the same scenario, but there's different paths you can take and different like locations to check out, right? So
if we get
And I
good
think
at it,
with
we
the
could put it in
items,
different scenarios of our own as well, couldn't we?
Right.
If you wanted
Let's
to, yeah.
pull other horrible historical figures. Why not?
Right. They're actually at the
Well, you
end.
could.
At the end, it gives you ideas for. Actually, they've got very clever names for them. Hold on.
Oh god. If we're turning them into food,
here they are.
Mussolini.
Making the pain run on time, and that's where you go to Italy and kill Mussolini.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm so good at this.
Hiro Ito, where you go to Japan and you
Oh,
kill
that would be
Hirohito.
fun. That would be
Stalin,
fun.
we gotta get Stalin.
Franco, my dear, I don't give a damn. Where you join celebrity guest George Orwell in the assault on Francisco Franco.
Wow. This is
oh,
wild.
Stop Stalin.
That's a great
I
one.
wonder who that's for.
This is pretty good. You Winston, you lose some. Churchill was a real piece of shit.
That's cool.
And then a feast fit for a king. Fuck it, let's kill the king too.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, we're gonna have to revisit this one. I think it was too fun. It was too fun.
Yeah, I
well,
think the Japan one would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I do too. I don't know. I like fuck it. Let's just kill the king.
Fuck it, let's kill the king.
But, and I don't mean to be like, I just really like fantasy. I wouldn't mind doing this in like an older setting with like a king too. Like a more of a medieval setting. Just vampires killing. I don't know.
I know we only call it fascism starting in the 40s, but fascism's been around a long ass fucking time. There's plenty of people we can go murder.
What if we're time
We
traveling?
can take it way back.
Time
We
traveling
can get back to like
vampires.
Troy or something, and vampires invade Troy and take it out to the Greeks. We could be Greek vampires.
Killer, I have an idea in my head. We do a whole campaign rewriting Epic the Musical as Eat the Reich.
Like, yeah! Okay, Odysseus is a vampire.
Yep.
I love it.
And we're all like Greek heroes that are vampires.
Yep.
Oh, it'd be
God.
so good.
That'd be great. Okay, so that will be it for this episode and for this week. So we're closing out the first week of Werewolfkinz Con. We will be back next week on Monday. We've got 10 Candles, so that one's going to be depressing. So just buckle up. That one's going to be dark. Psychic, you're in that this year, aren't you?
I am. I'm finally gonna die.
Yeah, yes. You can't make it out unscathed because no one makes it out of 10 Candles. Next Wednesday, you won't see it live, but we will have another episode of Curse of Strahd. Those will start dropping soon. Are we not doing that?
No, yes. I was just
Okay.
going to say, and I won't fuck up the audio this time.
Yeah, we've been having some audio issues at
Never.
Wolfkinz Tabletop. So you won't be streamed live, but you will start to see those Curse of Strahd episodes dropping as well. And then on Thursday we've got Call of Cthulhu, and that'll be DM'd by Ravnok again. And it's a kind of a Scooby Doo Call of Cthulhu, right? what did
All of Scooby-Doo.
Call of
Scooby Dooby Cthulhu.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scooby Doo.
So that will be that'll be next week. That'll be next week, and then the following week's gonna be a bigger week. That's gonna have 4 games. It's gonna be a homebrew Camp Wolf, which is a follow up to Killer's homebrew last year. We'll also have The Walking Dead, a new tarot game, and Mothership is actually gonna be on a weekend too. So we've got a lot of games coming up. But the next one we'll see you for is 10 Candles. Please make sure you tune in so you can all get depressed with the rest of us.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, you should probably do that if you haven't. It just
Here's a comment. A question for the thing. What famous historical figure do you want vampires to rip the heads off of?
do it.
Leave
Do
in the
it.
comments.
Yes. And then maybe we can make that happen. Maybe not.
Genghis Khan.
I'm also...
We can have an
Genghis
Australian
Khan would
one.
be cool. I'm also going to throw this out. I don't exactly know if it's going to come, but I might be in the background thinking about adding one more surprise game to Werewolfkinz Con. So I feel like now I have to do it now that I've said it, which is why I said it, to force myself to do it. Just so keep an eye out for that.
We know what it is.
Somebody.
Yep,
some
we know
people
what it is.
Well, only 2 people are supposed to know what it is, unless y'all have been talking.
I got no
We
idea.
talked about it last night.
There.
Damn it.
We
you
talked
weren't
about it
so-
last night.
Talked about it last night, Goober.
When I stepped away. I thought you were talking about it last night. Killer, damn it. Anyway,
No,
Yeah.
it came completely organically.
well, that's how
Ain't
you
fair.
get on the end. You join these games and then they start spilling secrets. That's just how it works. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out. I think that'll be it for us tonight. Have a great night. Happy early Halloween. And thank you, Ravnok, for running the game. And yeah, you'll probably be seeing more of those pretty soon. So, all right. Bubbles is a gossip queen. Can confirm from the chat. So there
Yep,
we go.
Absolutely true.
There we go. It's been
Always put it in
confirmed.
the comments.
Okay, here's the thing. I am a terrible liar, so and
Mm.
I'm also very bad at keeping secrets. So I can't. I don't do surprise parties. I can't play hide and go seek. I will giggle the whole time. It's
It's
just
great for you guys though, because my memory's terrible. I have no idea what the fuck we talked about
And
yesterday.
now
I'm so confused.
I know that
Bubbles.
for the future.
You know that? Have you seen that skit on Saturday Night Live where the chick's just like, "Oh my god!"
yeah.
at the surprise party.
Yep.
Oh. All right, everybody. Gonna kill the stream here. Have a great night, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
There you go.